Hello and welcome to the Les Perras podcast Today's episode is 258. Yesterday, in episode 257, you could listen about scales. Today, episode 258 is about popcorn. Popcorn, isn't it wonderful stuff? I remember when I was a boy, I used to love eating popcorn. I loved the popcorn in the movie theaters, and I loved the popcorn at home. The movie theater popcorn was just salty and buttery enough to make it extremely delicious. I loved it. Plus, there was the whole idea that I was in a movie theater. I was in a new experience, a rare experience. No, I didn't go to movies very often. I did go to movies with my dad, and I remember those. They were great. And the popcorn was great too. I also remember watching movies on TV at home, and my dad would sometimes make the popcorn. It was always my dad. I'm not sure why. But my dad made the popcorn. We had a special popcorn pot. No, it wasn't only popcorn. That's not what I mean when I say special. I mean, when we made popcorn, it was always that pot. So it was special for popcorn. And he put it on the stove and he shook it back and forth. He put the oil in with some of the popcorn seeds, and he only put 2 or 3 in and shook it back and forth on the stove until those 2 popped. Then he put the rest in, and he shook it back and forth, and there was the marvelous pop, 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 popping sound of all the popcorn popping in the pot, and then it would push up the lid, and all these popcorn would come out. They actually didn't fall out over the top very often. They just pushed the lid up. And then he took it off the stove, and we added the butter, hot melted butter, and salt, and mixed it up in a big popcorn bowl, another special popcorn bowl. We used the bowl for other things too, but if we had popcorn, it was that bowl. I have really warm memories of eating popcorn at home in front of the TV with my family. It was a wonderful experience, and we all looked forward to it. Sadly, we didn't always have popcorn. There were many times when we asked for popcorn and they said no. I can understand that now looking back, but it sure was a disappointment not getting the popcorn. On the other hand, it made getting the popcorn that much more special, perhaps. So I really enjoyed popcorn. Tell me your memories of popcorn. Brings us to the end of another episode of the Les Perras podcast. This was episode 258. It was about popcorn, or my memories of popcorn. Please come back again tomorrow and listen in to episode 259, which is about cinemas.